Every high IQ struggle explained. Overthinking everything. You replay conversations and think of better responses hours after they ended. A simple decision turns into multiple scenarios of what could go wrong. You analyze small details that most people tend to forget within minutes. Your mind keeps questioning what something really meant, not just what was said. Even when nothing is wrong, your brain keeps searching for something to solve. Perfectionism. You delay finishing things because you know they could still be improved. You notice tiny flaws that completely ruin the result for you. Even after doing something well, your focus goes straight to what's missing. You struggle to feel proud of yourself due to your standards moving higher. You often redo things that were already good enough the first time. Social disconnect. You feel out of place even when you are included in the group. Conversations feel repetitive because you can already predict what comes next. You listen, but your mind is analyzing the meaning behind every word. You find it hard to stay engaged in conversations that have no real value. You always feel like you are thinking on a different level than others. Deep thinking. You naturally look for deeper meaning in things others see as simple. You connect ideas quickly, even when they seem unrelated to others. You question things that most people accept without hesitation. You think beyond the present moment and consider long-term outcomes. You find it difficult to stop thinking once your mind locks onto something. Easy boredom. You lose interest quickly once something becomes predictable or repetitive. You need constant mental stimulation to stay engaged in what you are doing. Things that excite others often feel too simple to hold your attention. You move on fast when something no longer challenges your thinking. You get bored not because you are lazy, but because it now feels too easy. Restless mind. Your brain keeps generating thoughts even when you are trying to relax. You jump between ideas without fully finishing one before starting another. Your mind replays past events while also planning future possibilities. You struggle to switch off your thoughts, even in quiet moments. You feel mentally active even when your body is completely still. Imposter syndrome. You doubt your abilities even when you have already proven yourself. You feel like your success is temporary and could disappear at any time. You compare your own weaknesses to other people's strengths too often. You feel pressure to keep performing at a high level constantly. You struggle to accept that your achievements are actually deserved. Inefficiency frustration. You instantly see easier ways to do things that others seem to miss. It frustrates you when simple problems are made more complicated than needed. You notice wasted time and effort in situations others accept as normal. You think about how systems could be improved without being asked. You get mentally drained when you cannot fix obvious inefficiencies. Emotional intensity. You feel emotions strongly, even in situations others brush off quickly. Small things can affect your mood more deeply than expected. Your emotions stay with you longer instead of fading away quickly. You understand feelings deeply, but that also makes them harder to ignore. You sometimes feel overwhelmed by how strongly you react internally. Authority issues. You struggle to follow rules that do not make logical sense to you. You question decisions instead of accepting them without understanding. You notice flaws in systems that others follow without thinking. You feel frustrated when authority is based on position rather than logic. You prefer doing what makes sense instead of what is simply expected. If this made sense to you, it probably explained more about you than you realize. Thanks for watching.